So those of you who are familiar with my channel know that I sometimes like to do these things called wrong builds, where I take a character and build them in an unconventional way. In this case, I'm doing the NAD build for Ichigo, and it's pretty good. I actually do like his NAD. It's kind of normal speed, honestly. It's the same speed as Ishin, decent range, but he does have a boost move, and I like to use wrong builds on characters that have boost move. In particular, this character has a boost move that not only increases his attack by 33%, but also increases his normal attack's magnifications. Now it goes from being a 100, 100, 100, 120 mag, that's for each hit, to a 110, 110, 110, 140, I believe? And the output is awesome. You can see right here, I did put a chappy on him, so his strong attacks aren't going to do any damage for this build. I know people are going to be like, but why would you do that? He has frenzy, you're wasting it. I'll get there, hold on. But yeah, I wanted to build him as absolutely attack as highest as I possibly could. I don't have any golden accessories, but I feel I did a pretty good job, and the damage output is crazy. He's hitting, without the boost, he's hitting, I think, from 6k to 8k, and with the boost is from 9 to 12k, or 13k as you saw in that case. I'm not exactly, I don't really remember what it was without the boost, but it'll show up here and you guys can take a look. Now his strong attacks, even though he does have Chappy, his strong attacks aren't wasted because they actually still do a decent amount of damage. And they actually can take out a lot of the weaker enemies in one hit. Some of the bigger ones, like the heavier enemies, don't go down in one hit, but that's to be expected. Still, it's just a great move. Now I tried not to be hit by the special. I did end up getting hit by the special here in a bit. It's okay though. He was still able to take him out pretty easily. So it's a great build to try, guys. If you have this character, I recommend you try this build. Obviously, it's not the optimal build. This guy is a strong tech recharge character after all, but I would still not leave out the normal attack. Now in this one I decided to do the strong attack recharge build because this way he can have his boost move be infinite. And it did sacrifice 75, or a good portion, not 75% exactly, but it sacrificed a good portion of the normal attack damage because of the links. And I decided to do this room without the boost just to see how it compares without it, because I'm about to have it forever. It's about to be infinite, so it is nice. And you can see here with the infinite boost, it does about as much damage as the last build did without the boost. So definitely damage wise, we knew this was going to happen because of the links. Damage wise, the other link is better. But what this one does is that it increases your defense and focus. Who cares about focus? But it increases your defense and focus by 33% as well. So even though you'll be doing less damage, you'll be doing still a good amount of damage, because 8,000 is still a good amount. But even though you're doing less damage, it does keep your defense high, keeps your crits high if you didn't equip a Pupples, which I did, so it doesn't matter. But you know, your strong attacks still do a decent amount of damage because your attack is so high. For those of you who don't know, your attack does go into play when it comes to how strong your strong attacks are, and even though his SP is at 0, it's not wasted. But yeah, you can see here, it's nice because you can do it infinitely, but the trade-off isn't good, I think. I did equip Renji here, Frenzy Renji, which definitely helps because it gives me an extra 18% damage on my normal attack. So without that, it would actually be a little bit less damage, but I was still able to clear the boss pretty quickly here. And keep in mind that all these guys are Soul Reapers, which allows Ichigo to do 20% more damage. Even though, you know, even still without 20% damage, it would still do a decent amount. Especially that last build would do a crazy amount. Now, every time I do these videos, these styles of videos, people are always telling me, hey, why don't you do one of these without sacrificing SP? So that's actually what I did next. I actually replaced the Chappy with a Yuki with a plus 30 attack. So my attack went down. It's still well over 100%, but it went down and my SP went up just a little bit. Still, the trade-off I really liked. You can see here his damage from without the boost, as you can see, is actually better than the last build without the boost, which I expected because I do have a normal attack damage link with Shunsui, and I still kept the Frenzy Renji as well. But you can see here his boost isn't going to be infinite, though it's going to be pretty close. I'm really only missing 14%. I think it's 14% recharge or 12% recharge for it to be infinite. So it's gonna come really close. and it's also, the normal attack is still, it's heavy. It's heavier than it was in the last build, but not as heavy as it was in the first build. Still, your strong attacks are not wasted at all because you can use them successfully in everything. Look at that, it just wipes everything out. Some of the ones I didn't get a chance to reach very much, but still it knocks out all the enemies if you hit them close enough. And his boost move, not only does it boost you, but it also does a ton of damage. It also makes it so your strong attacks, instead of being a 120 mag, are now 140 mag, plus the frenzy. And now they're activated because you don't have 0 SP, so it's just a great build. This is by far my favorite build out of the 3. But, you know, still the strong attack recharge build might be better. If you do a strong attack recharge build, I would actually not go, I would not make a zero attack. Like, I would increase his attack some. I wouldn't leave it at +0. Because having a good attack for this character is way better than any other character with an infinite boost having a good attack. But you can see here, I did want to wait for Kisuke to use his special, so I kind of avoided him for a little while. I ended up using my boost move in front of him and got his health down a little bit here in a bit. But I still got blasted by his special either way. Still, I could have finished him off with my special. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use some normal attacks because this is what this build is about. And yeah, it was pretty easy. I didn't have a hard time with any of these builds. And I recommend that if you have this character, try this build. It's really fun, and it gives you, it's a different perspective on the game. It's a nice thing to do. But yeah, that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you want to see another wrong build of a character. Take care.